The following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network.
Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis, and it is time to focus. And today we're focusing on the NBA play-in. I know round one's almost wrapping up, but I want to try to be a round behind as much as I can, just so I can give you the full details, not give it to you a little bit in the middle or behind or whatnot. But so right now it's just going to be the play-in tournament. Yesterday I went in depth about the Chicago Bulls, and obviously they struggled. If you want to, I'll go. I'm not going to. You just go back to the episode and watch it. A tough one for the Bulls, of course. Obviously, a bad loss. They didn't come out, but what a job by the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero showed up. Everyone was making their shots for the Miami Heat, and they deserved to advance into that. But of course, before that, you saw the Orlando Magic get the 7 seed. Magic and the Warriors get it. The Warriors obviously aren't the Golden State Warriors who just plowed through everyone in the Western Conference anymore. They're a team that has to battle. Everyone's getting a little older. Draymond Green, Steph Curry, but they're still able to get in there. Didn't have to play the second play-in game. Played a great game and able to get a win for the Golden State Warriors. Same thing for the Orlando Magic. They're able to get that win over the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks, I believe, advanced. But anyway, the Magic able to do it. They have a nice young team with Pau Blanchero, and I think they have a very young core there in Orlando. I think it'd be very good. So Magic and Warriors get the 7 seed. For the 8 seed, the Miami Heat, we already know they played a great game. Shooting was great, and they were able to do it. For the 8 seed, for the Western Conference was the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies, obviously, you have John Morant. He got hurt. I believe because they advanced, so they're able to win. John Morant got hurt in the next round. A bunch of injuries we'll be talking about next week in the NBA playoffs. But right now, you got to look at the Grizzlies. I mean, they're a young team. They're led by John Morant. He's just don't know on the court, off the court, what the kind of stuff that he's been doing, and the shooting the gun thing, whatever. But they were able to get a nice W. They have some nice some pieces there as well in Memphis, so Memphis gets it. So you get, at the end of the day, you look at it, you get Magic, Warriors in the 7 seed, Heat, Grizzlies in the 8 seed. Your teams that got eliminated, Bulls and the Hawks are another team. So both teams in the Eastern Conference. Hawks are another one that just can never get out of seems to get out of the play. And usually it's always the same teams in the play. And Bulls, Heat. Obviously, the Bulls have lost to the Heat 3 years in a row, and the Atlanta Hawks. So these 3 teams just cannot get out of the play-in. They can't do anything besides that, but neither here nor there. So Bulls, Hawks. Then you get the Mavericks eliminated. Obviously, they traded Luka Doncic. They kept Kyrie Irving. I believe Irving was actually out. I believe he tore his ACL or got hurt, so he wasn't in there anyway. So Dallas trying to get in there, cannot make the playoffs. And then the last one's the Sacramento Kings, which is basically the West version of the Chicago Bulls. Once again, I continue to say it was never going to work here in Chicago, and it's not going to work in Sacramento. Those two guys together do not create a winning environment, being DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. We've seen both of those guys play separately as Chicago Bulls, and I think they do great. When they're both on the floor together, it is just not, well, it's not toxic. It's just, one guy's going to have a really good night, and one guy's going to have a really bad night. So that's just the way it is with those two, and that continues. So Bulls, Hawks, Kings, Mavs get eliminated. Magic, Warriors get the 7 seed. Heat, Grizzlies got the 8 seed. We'll update you next week on how the first round goes. If there's any first round game 7s, I believe they'll all be recapping on. We'll be finishing on Sunday. Some are already done. The Oklahoma City Thunder's advancing, but we'll talk about all that next week. Comment below, is your team still alive? I know the Bulls aren't in it. Are you still watching the NBA playoffs? Comment below. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel, 1 subscriber away from 30. This is a small. I've been doing this for almost not a year, but we're getting into our first summer of this show. So please, I'm new at this. Just please subscribe. It means the world to me. And thank you to everyone that watches. So subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel every Monday through Friday, 3:12 Central. We focus on Chicago sports, and tomorrow we'll be focusing on the Chicago White Sox. We're going to update you. We haven't really talked any baseball or anything in a while, so we're going to update you on both of the Chicago baseball teams Thursday and Friday. So that's coming your way tomorrow. I'm Ryan Yannishatis from the Hello Chicago Network, and we're the focus of Chicago sports.